Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Once again, welcome back to our computer classes. Today, we are going to start chapter number 2 of class 4, that is GUI operating system desktop management. In previous class, you were introduced with Windows 7 and the various operations that you can perform on Windows 7. Let us recall that Windows 7 is a graphical user interface that has a graphical environment consisting of various buttons and icons. Now we should explore more features of Windows 7. Now see features of Windows 7. The first GUI version of Windows operating system was Windows 95. Since then many versions has been released. The first is Windows 98, Windows 2000, Windows Millennium, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 10. First feature is attractive, interactive, easy to use. Windows 7 has very attractive appearance with colorful themes. The use of graphics makes it quite interactive. Second is searching made easier. Using Windows 7, we can quickly search any file or folder in our computer. Next is flexible toolbar. The taskbar of Windows 7 is more flexible and application oriented, unlike the previous version of Windows. Next is Windows supports multitasking. Windows can be efficiently perform more than one task at a time. Now see what is jump list. It takes you straight to the document, pictures, songs or website you have recently visited. For example, the jump list for Internet Explorer shows the recently opened websites. To open a jump list, right click on the program button on the Windows 7 taskbar. Next is cascading windows. This option is displayed when you right click on the taskbar. The cascading windows arranges all the open windows from top left corner of the screen. Next you can see that is taskbar. The taskbar can be seen at the bottom of the screen as a long horizontal bar. It has a start button at its left side, notification area on the right side and quick launch toolbar at the middle. The taskbar can be dragged to any of the four sides of the desktop. Now see main sections of the taskbar, that is first is start button. The option present in the start menu provides access to the main programs of the computer. Second is notification area. This area contains the clock and other program icons which provide the status and notification about the programs running on a computer. Third is quick launch toolbar. Here you can add commonly used programs such as Internet Explorer, Word applications, etc. This bar provides an easy and quick way to open the programs. Now see what are icons. Icons are small pictures that represent files or folders and programs. The first is computer, that gives you a view of available drivers and their content stored on a system. Second is application icon. These are the graphical image that give you quick access to the related applications. Next is shortcut icon. Shortcut icon is an icon containing a direct route to a specific application, document or folder. Document icon. The active document window of an application can be minimized to document icon. Next is network, allows you to access shared files or devices. Next is recycle bin. It holds the deleted files and folders too. Now see how to customize the taskbar. You can customize the taskbar to best suit your needs. Let us see in what way and how we can customize the taskbar. Right click on the taskbar and select the properties option. The taskbar and start menu properties dialog box appears. You will notice that by default taskbar tab is open. In taskbar appearance section, click on the taskbar checkbox. This will lock the taskbar with the result that you will not be able to move it at any place. Click on the auto hide taskbar checkbox. This makes the taskbar to recede and hide automatically when it is not in use. Specify how icons should be displayed on the taskbar by choosing any desired option from the drop-down menu of taskbar buttons. You can choose always combine, hide labels, combine when taskbar is full, and next is never combine. Now see how to customize the desktop. Windows 7 is quite flexible and provides many ways to change the setting of the desktop. Let us try. Right click on the blank area of desktop and select the personalize option. The personalization window appears. Click on the window color option located at the bottom of the screen. Select any color. Select the enable transparency option. Set the color intensity option. Click on the show mixture option to set the hue, saturation and brightness option to give the color effect. Select the advanced appearance setting. Window color and appearance dialog box will open. Now click on the color drop down list and select any color of your choice. Similarly, select the font from the drop down list and change the font setting. Click on the apply button and then OK, click the save changes. Now see how to set date and time. Click at the extreme right of the notification area where you see the date and time. Select the change date and time setting option. The date and time dialog box will appear. By default, the date and time tab is selected. Click on the change date and time button. Select the current day in the displayed calendar by using forward and backward button present on the calendar. Setting volume of a speaker, click on the speakers icon present on the notification area. In the pop-up window, drag the slider up and down to increase or decrease the volume respectively. Click the mixer if you want to separately control the volume of computer speaker. How to use shortcut menu. When you right click on any icon, a pop-up menu appears which is called context menu. Using this pop-up menu, you can save our time to access command. When you click this, a personalized menu can be seen at the bottom by which you can change background setting of desktop screen, etc. Right click on the blank area of desktop. When you right click on the blank area of desktop, you will find the menus with the list of options. The personalize option can be seen at the bottom using single personalize option. The properties option will be found at the bottom of the list. Now see the recap of the full chapter. See the first point, Windows is a GUI operating system. Next point is an operating system is an interface between hardware and the user. Next point is the most popular versions of Windows are Windows 95, Windows 98, XP, 7, 8 and 10. The taskbar of Windows 7 is more flexible and application oriented. Next is jump list feature in Windows 7 takes you straight to the document picture that you have recently visited. The taskbar is a long horizontal bar present at the bottom of the screen. Next, icons are a small picture that represent file folders and programs. Windows 7 is quite flexible as it provides option to change the setting of desktop. When you right click on an icon, a pop-up menu appears called context menu. Thank you.